Oh wow, don't we look like a hobo? Da, da, da. It's Laurie here from Candle Wax and Pixie Dust, and I hope you're all having a brilliant day. Sorry if I sound sniffly and things, full of the cold as per usual. If you're wondering why I'm sat on a deck chair in my living room or anything like that, if you've been following us for a while, you'll know we moved from a rented place to our own house a few months ago. So we've slowly been doing the house up. We have got rid of our sofas that we had, and we're waiting for our new sofas to arrive. I wanted to sell our sofas as quick as possible because I know that people can be a bit unreliable, especially if they've got to wait a week or whatever to pick it up. So as soon as someone was interested, I just let them come and collect them as soon as they wanted them, which left us two weeks without sofas. So we have been on deck chairs and dining chairs and bean bags and all sorts. But we've got a few more days until our sofas arrive, and then our living room is almost complete. Yay! Anyway, that's not why you guys are here. You're obviously here for a Disney related video. Further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so the first two things I'm going to show you is going to be little video clips because they're now with my sister because it was her birthday on the 17th. Scrub iPhone 7 case, which was super cute. My friend Laura picked it up for me when she was in Glasgow. I knew it was something that my sister wanted, and it is super adorable, flipping huge, but so cute. And I did get that at the Disney sale. And then I also picked up a Sarah Louise Porter bracelet for her. If you've not heard of Sarah Louise Porter, she is a YouTuber, can't miss her. She's got normally pink hair or some sort of beautiful coloured hair. And she does Disney hauls, she does weekly vlogs and all sorts like that. She's been to Disney a few times too. She's a really lovely girl, and she was kind enough to put a little note in for my sister as well, because my sister is a big fan of hers, and I was so excited to give my sister this present. I might put a little bit of footage, TD and things, because she absolutely loved it, which makes it all worthwhile when you find that kind of present for someone that they just absolutely adore. So Sarah Louise Porter, she has an Etsy site, definitely go check it out. She does, I would say they're like very similar to like Pandora-esque, like charm kind of bracelets. She does a lot of Disney themed ones. Again, it's not much this month, but Asda just now have 2 Disney DVDs for £8, so they work out £4 each, which is pretty good. So I stood there and they only had a small selection, so I kind of was like, oh, which ones do I not have in my collection? So we picked up Monsters Inc. 'cause I actually don't have a lot of Pixar movies, so I knew I didn't have Monsters Inc. and my little boy loved this, so it was the first time he watched it. And then I stupidly thought I didn't have Lilo and Stitch because I love Lilo and Stitch, so I picked up Lilo and Stitch to then realise after checking out, I was like, I'm such an idiot, of course I've got Lilo and Stitch. So I'm going to have to return this. I noticed they had Tarzan, and for some reason I don't have Tarzan in my collection. I know, shoot me now. So I'm going to exchange this hopefully for Tarzan. I might actually do that later today, if I remember. I ordered a couple of things off of eBay. I like to have just a nosy at like Disneyland Paris pins that are getting sold, and I noticed this set, and I think including postage, I was under £6. It's not my favourite set, but I do quite like the Mickey Mouse and the Goofy on it. So it's like Country, Donald, Mickey and Goofy on there, and it must be like an old set because it doesn't have the colour coding. This was actually like £15, so you know I saved a fair bit, and I thought it would be quite good for pin trading, so I purchased that. And then something that came in the post today, which I was super excited about, and it's very similar to the pin they've released this month as well, in Disneyland Paris. Again, I think it's an older one because it doesn't have the colour coding on the back, but it is an Ariel pin. She's not my favourite princess, but including postage, I was £4 for this, which I think was a rather steal, considering it should be £5.99 anyway. So paying £2 for the pin, I don't think I can complain, and it's pretty, really pretty. And then the last bits that I've got is from the Disney store. I just needed to make a purchase on the Disney store. It was just, you know, that urge where you just got the Disney blues, you need to do something Disney related, so why not just place an unnecessary order on the Disney store website and don't tell the husband. It was in the sale, and because I got an extra 10% off, I thought this is brilliant, just to put away for one of my my cousin's child. That's not my niece, no, Laura, that's not how families work. So my cousin's little girl, for her birthday. It's got a few months yet till her birthday, but I thought, you know, this, considering it was like it was literally just over £1, I thought it would be quite good. I've actually bought these for my little boy before. It's like cards that have like numbers 1 to 20, I think, and then you've got like the characters like shape. So say there's like 4 Minnie heads or 5 Mickey heads and things. So it's good for like learning to count, and also maybe like subtract and things and snap and all sorts. You can do anything you want with these. So I thought that would be quite good just to add. Then I realised there was a couple of mugs that I liked that popped up. There's this Tigger one for like £3 or something, and then as I was going to place an order, it sold out. But I noticed this one had come back in, and when this collection came out, I really was umming and ahhing about it, especially the Jasmine one, because I really like Aladdin, and the Belle one, also this one as well. But I was a bit like umming and ahhing about the shape of them, but it was put back into the sale. I was like, sod it, I'm just going to get it. So this is the Rapunzel mug. None of the others went back into the sale, unfortunately, otherwise I would have picked them all up. So on the top it says, big adventure, big dreams, big hair. So it's quite a big mug, but it does have that kind of like funny little lip to it. It is quite easy to drink out of. I just say, like the last little bit, you can't tend to drink it properly. The last thing I got this month, which I absolutely love, and it's so pretty, and I've talked myself into buying it because I thought it would be ideal for work, but really I'm just but I could use it for work, but it's too pretty for work, and it's actually too pretty for me to even write something on or anything yet, so I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It's kind of a wasted purchase, but I'll probably end up using it for work. But the guys at my work, see, I'm a chef, and I'm the only female in the kitchen, so the guys will probably take the piss. But they know how attached I am to my Disney mug. When I can't find it or someone else uses it, they'll probably understand not to touch this. And if they do touch it, they've got to be like, what's the word, like nice to it. Honestly, they should see me when it comes to my mug. So this is the Animators Collection little notebook thingy-majig. Don't really know what you call it, but there's just lovely, it's slightly padded, so it's got this nice little kind of squishy feel to it, and it opens up like this. Ah. Oh, sorry, that's a tag there. And then you've got all these post-it notes on one side, they've got little bits on them, then really big post-it note, and then a bit for pens, a pink pen and a silver pen, and they both say just a pinch of pixie dust. So I was the idea was to use this for all my handover notes and things I need to order for work. But again, I don't want it to get dirty or messy. But I probably will use it because I can't just not use it. But I could because it's just so pretty. The dilemmas of a Disney merchandise lover. But this was £12, I think. The cup, sorry, was like under £4 because I got extra 10% off. And if you place a Disney store order, you know, within this month, I would presume, hopefully be lucky like me, and you'll get a voucher for 20% off, which you can use by the middle of March, and also a voucher for free delivery, which is really good. So that I could use that voucher for. Damn you, Disney, you marketing geniuses knowing how to take my money from me. Anyway, that is my haul this month. It was very little, but like again I said, there's some unique bits in there that hopefully you've enjoyed or will looking at with me. I've said so many times, let's just cut this and say bye bye till next time.